Oh, sorry, I'm muted. So I almost missed kickoff. Apologies for my slight tardiness. I was working. Um, Happy New Year's on behalf of myself and extraterrestrial. Sorry, I wanted a little bit more time to talk about the match, but because basically it's a 50-50. I've never seen this. It's a dead on 50, like quite literally 50-50. It seems like many people are expecting Arsenal to slip today. Dead on 50-50, like literally 50-50. And I don't know. Obviously, Rice is on the bench. Many people believe he may have the virus because there's a virus going around in the Arsenal camp. That's not true. It's a tactical decision. It's a tactical decision. Without any further delay, I've gone 2-1 Arsenal. Arsenal play better without Rice. On the ball. Off the ball, they may suffer a little bit more. But I think, as shit as Marino has been, I think on the ball, he gives Arsenal more. I'm a bit disappointed in not seeing Lewis start again after he was absolutely fantastic. But I'm really pleased to see Nwaneri starting. I've gone 2-1 Arsenal. Happy New Year. Much love, Catenaccio. Thank you, sir. Much love, Swam. You're 59th in the leaderboard. Congratulations. This is a big game for the leaderboard, Marco. Absolutely pivotal. What's up, A1, sir? You went 1-1. Why are you guys going against Arsenal out of curiosity? Is it no Rice starting? It's 4 centre backs. Is that what you guys are disappointed with? Yeah, but chat, you got to be physical against Brentford. Brentford have obviously had a very good record playing at home this season. Arsenal have to be physical. So I don't mind the 4 centre-backs starting. I would have put Skelly in midfield today instead of Marino. But I'm really excited to see Nwaneri. It's because of Brentford's home form. Is that why you guys have gone Brentford? Yeah, but Brentford haven't... Over the past games, they haven't been that good. Who was scoring for Arsenal? Nwaneri and Gabriel from a corner. Remember, Nwaneri made his debut at this very same stadium to become the youngest ever player to play in the Premier League. Happy New Year, Voncic. Much love, Hamza. Thank you for the prime. Thank you for the 21, Michael. Happy New Year, Bank. Listen, I would hope that some of you guys have set goals and stuff for your 2025. For me, my 2025 is very simple. My goal for 2025 is goals. No pun intended. My goal is to work even harder. This is the biggest year of my life coming up. Football gaming entirely depends on me. And this is the year where we have to make it happen. Aren't you fired? What do you mean? No, I was on forced vacation. Happy New Year, Soha. Happy New Year, 4CK. Away we go. These next 2 games for Arsenal are pivotal for their title race. Away Brentford and away Brighton on Saturday. Today, for Arsenal, it's about finding a way to win. It doesn't matter how it comes. There's a lot of Arsenal fans complaining about how they're winning football matches and how they're not liking what they're seeing. Today, it doesn't have to be pretty. Again, it's about getting the 3 points. And I believe Arsenal will find a way to get the 3 points today. I have analyzed for 16 hours and I've gone 1-1. Shut up, idiot. You freaking click the button. Do you guys remember when Arsenal came here like 2 years ago and absolutely played Brentford off the pitch? It's a different Arsenal, that, of course, to this one, unfortunately. That was the one with Xhaka. That was the game which allowed them to give Nwaneri his debut. So don't expect it to be pretty today. It's going to be rough again. But I think the ball will flow a lot better without Declan Rice. I really, really do. That's why I've gone Arsenal. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Aaron. Thank you, kind sir. Much love, Oscar. Yeah, I seen the Dani Olmo news. For me, Laporta has to resign. I couldn't believe what I was seeing yesterday. You know, one thing I didn't understand with that situation, though, I don't know if anybody can explain it to me. Why would Barcelona have to keep paying Dani Olmo his salary? Assuming Dani Olmo leaves as a free agent, why would Barcelona have to continue paying him his salary, considering the fact that he would have signed with a new club? It's contract. Yeah, but the contract becomes voided, no, considering he would have signed with a new team. The contract still exists. How can... So you're telling me he would be contracted with Barcelona and with, hypothetically, Manchester City, let's say? You're telling me he's going to be contracted to two clubs at the same time? We apparently have till the 3rd of January to make something happen.
Happy New Year, sir.
Indeed, indeed. You are correct. You are correct. This is where the real football begins.
Successful year for both Liverpool and Inter.
That is mad. That is absolutely mad. Trouble, 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 trouble. And Bremo's waiting. Good goalkeeping. Happy New Year, Christ. Thoughts on certain parts of the Arsenal fan base saying Rice isn't a world-class number 6. Yeah, about time they're waking up to it. Today, contrary to what some Arsenal fans are believing, this is a tactical decision. It's a tactical decision. Arteta understands that against the smaller teams, Declan Rice is a liability. Sure, they'll be a little bit more open. No doubt about that. On the defensive transitions, as we've seen against Palace, without Declan Rice, they'll be a bit more open. But on the ball, Arsenal are 10 times better to watch without Declan Rice. Yes, it's free to play triple. No, Samuel, stop it, sir. Much love, Samuel, and best of luck to Porto for the upcoming season, sir. Or the upcoming year, I should say. Martinelli's down. Ooh. Thank you, Valorant. Happy New Year, BR. Happy New Year to you, Mahero. Much love, sir. We'll be there. We'll be there. Good evening, Ski. Tomori's linked back to Chelsea. Thoughts? Nah. Tomori's shit, guys. Honestly, he had one good year. Aside from that, he's so bad. Gareth Southgate wasn't right about many things, but he was right about Tomori, I'll tell you that. The guy stinks, man. So bad. Avoid. Look at Martinelli, man. He's so one-dimensional. Look at this. Head down. Look at him. Head down. Head down. That's not dribbling. That's not dribbling. That's not dribbling. Exactly, Bahrain. Much love, B1. This is a PhD in football for free. You're too generous. You're too generous. Hi, sir. I've been watching the stream for a while, and although I admire all the hard work you put towards improving your ball knowledge, you're struggling. What do you mean I'm struggling? But I don't want to discourage you, but I think you will be able to obtain the ball knowledge of experts like Stokes. Yeah, okay, bro, whatever.
Hello, sir.
Man said
Happy New
Stokes.
Year,
The
and
only
I hope
reason
you will
Stokes is
become a
actually
real
watching
man
the
this year
football
and
at the
don't
moment is
behave like
because,
a
let me
dumb
guess, the
loser.
Dars isn't on.
The almost situation is so pathetic for
Cowards,
my club,
man.
and I think it's worser than everything what Bartomeu did. I am a Laporta fan, but Barca C. Laporta no.
That's a bore. I like the start from Arsenal. Yeah. Such a pivotal game for the leaderboard, this one. And you know what? I'm pleased. I'm pleased. I've got a big match soon, but I'm warming up. Oh, was it you in action today? Fucking hell. Yeah, I've recovered fully.
Hey, let me get a Kurt spam. Let's go.
Doswig, you're in trouble. Unlucky loser.
Baby, give me a Kurt spam. Let's go.
Do you think there's a chance Amorim would get sacked this season? 100%. 100%. Make no mistake about it. Manchester United are in a relegation battle. And for now, most of their fan base are still back in Amorant. At a certain point, it's going to hit them. And Big Sam is going to get that call. All this fucking 3-4-2-1 nonsense, man. When your back is against the wall, when you're looking at the championship dead in the eye, you go 4-4-2, you go Xerxes and Højlund up top, and you pick up some points, you know. Whew. Corner Arsenal. Here we go. Castro's USA take on Mexico in the Kings League tonight. Are you managing a country or are you going to Italy just to speak with Piquet? I'm going to speak with Piquet. Wait a minute. What, you telling me there's a chance Castro's going to be there next week? What do you mean, Castro? There's no way it's going to be. I haven't seen him since, you know, that interview. He will be. Of course, Rossi knows. Look at him. Oh, that could be a bit awkward. I'm not sure why nobody's there in at the back post.
Good evening, my glorious spoiler. I hope you had a wonderful New Year. It's crazy.
Good evening, MC. Hope you had a happy New Year as well, sir. It's incredible. Time is indeed flying. Oh, fucking hell, Odegaard, man. Relax. Keep it moving. How was work last night? Fantastic. I've had a very good couple of days at work. Unofficial though, obviously. How did ET spend New Year's? I don't know. He went out like at 6 p.m. yesterday. I didn't see him until 2 p.m. today. Little Raska. Much love, Adam. Thank you for the 38. I'm so happy. January has finally come. With Pau Torres out for a while, it looks like we could be seeing a few defender choices coming in. Just don't get Tomori, Hamas, please. Oh yeah, I keep seeing Colomwani being linked with a lot of different English clubs. I don't exactly know what they see in him. Obviously, January, you can't really pick and choose, obviously, exactly the players you want. Oh my days, Thomas Partey, she said no. Whack it, whack it. Nice. Who will Arsenal get? There's talks. Oh my days, Odegaard. What a ball. Whisper it quietly. But there's talks about Marmoush to Arsenal. If that happens, Arsenal win the Premier League, even without Saka. Trouble. Look at Partey again. Declan Rice who? Declan Rice who? Listen. Listen. On the football pitch, there's no comparison. She said no is streets ahead. Trouble. And Bremo, goal. That's devastating. 1-0 Brentford. Oh, that's trouble. That's big, big trouble. Arsenal have been completely dominant, but Bremo has just made it 1-0. I'm looking at Raya there because I don't know how that's going in. Personally speaking, it didn't even look like the ball had that much power. I don't understand. Liverpool are about to become champions of England by default. What's Raya doing, man? What's this idiot doing? Who lost the ball here? Odegaard. But Arsenal have the 4 defenders here. Are we blaming Calafiori? Let's have a look. Nah, that's on Raya. That's on Raya. Come on, chat. That's on Raya. Sure, Calafiori backed off a little bit, but that's on Raya. That's on Raya. That's on Raya. Come on, man. Come on. Look at that. You can't get beaten the near post like that. The guy, Raya is going top corner one day. Nah. You can't do that, bro. You can't do that. You can't assume it's going to go top corner. You have to block the near post. 1-0 Brentford. And this could be the most devastating piece of news because we've never seen this before. It's dead on 50-50 in the leaderboard. So 50% of the leaderboard could get 8 points if Arsenal don't find a way to turn this around. Man. Arsenal need to stay calm. They started the game extremely well. Extremely well. It was all Arsenal. Relax. Why is there no draw in Inter-Atalanta? It's a Super Cup game. So there's going to be a penalty shootout if there's not a winner.
Happy New Year, kind sir. Let's attack 2025. Keep spoiling football for us.
But that's the thing, innit? What kind of message does it send to Lewis Kelly as well, who was man of the match against Ipswich, but then he doesn't start against Brentford? Keep it moving. He's been so bad. Happy New Year, Noxie. How's it going, sir? Let's attack this 2025. You too, Daniel. Do you think Evan Ferguson should go if Brighton get rid of him? Where do you think he should go? Sorry. I would like to see Evan Ferguson at a club where he's going to play week in, week out. So if it means going down, I would like to see him at somewhere like Crystal Palace, for example. What do you think about that, Nick Snap? Oh, but look at this. These stupid fake shots. Him and that idiot, the Colombian Aaron Lennon, Luis Diaz. I can't stand watching them, man. Every single, like, I understand you're not the best at shooting the ball, but you set yourself up to shoot, and then he does a pointless fake shot, so then nothing comes of it. It's always the same thing every single time. You saw a tweet saying he's flying to Milan for the... Oh, you're turning over and you leave, are you? Oh. Oh. Yellow. Yellow timber. Uh-oh. Gibson says, I'm licking my lips knowing we play Arsenal in the cup next week. Nobody cares about that cup. He's so good, MC Baleba. Really, really good. He's having a good season. But people are exaggerating. They're saying he's Caicedo level. I see Baleba someone with like 84, 85 potential, which is definitely still pretty high. Arsenal are playing well here. There's no need to panic yet. Obviously, the problem is Arsenal are lacking firepower and they need to score at least 2 goals to win this football match. So, it's obviously not ideal, but they're playing well. So, there's definitely no need to panic yet. Happy New Year, Polo. Timber will miss the Brighton game. Oh, no Timber against Mitoma. Yeah. Kurt, we need to panic. We don't have a striker. Yeah, I hear you on that. Is Tomiyasu still alive? That's a good question. I hate this by default shit you keep saying. So since Liverpool and Arsenal dropped points last season and the season before, City won by default? Or was it the fact that City are a good side that got results in every single game? No, when I say by default, I'm already assuming that Liverpool will drop the points that I know they're going to drop. But at this rate, Liverpool could end up winning the league with 80 points. That's what I would describe as winning by default. If you do go ahead and hit the 90 points, then of course you didn't win by default. But Liverpool will crumble. That is inevitable. The question is, will there be anybody that can capitalize? Because it can end up being 80 points with the way this is going. I'm not familiar, Deep Howard. Who's Kusanov? Yes. It will be. It's completely different. Happy New Year, Daniel. Much love.
Happy New Year to you, sir,
Much
and to
love.
the rest of the
Preach,
cast.
Waniel.
This year is going to be amazing. Your most important
Kind words.
investment is in yourself. 2025 will be full of success less than 3.
Mede. Nice. I don't think Arsenal should panic at all here. I'll be honest, I'm liking what I'm seeing. He's too old for his database. It's Wonderkid's database, but yeah. You seen Real Madrid want Huijsen, but we won't accept nothing less than 60 million. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Whatever happens, it's a win-win for you guys. The fact that you got him for only 50 million. Madre mia. That's up there with signings of the season. No doubt about it. Oh, William. Mad. So let me guess, you were working today also? Yes. Just accept the fact that you are a 40-year-old V-word who works as a barista that goes and doesn't have a social life. I was working today, yes. Four away games in 3 weeks, sir. Can you take me off the list? What list? The FIFA list? Yeah, right. So just because you go into Newcastle away games, all of a sudden means that you should be taken off the list. The first thing you do when you come back, we all know what you do. You load up that PlayStation 5. And you load up the worst football game ever created, you coward. No, there's two lists. There's one that is the default. Yeah, exactly. So there's a regular list and there's a FIFA list. Some appear on both. Those are the individuals you have to ignore at all costs. At all costs. If you see someone on both lists, freaks, man. Trouble. Madre mia. Oh. Oh, chat. I'm getting a bit concerned. Brentford are playing so shit, though, man. People who look at sofas go, they're not watching the game. They're 0-1 Brentford. Brentford have... They barely strung a pass. That freaking idiot Raya gave them a goal. I wonder there's some malicious intent in that one with Raya. Being a former player and all that, man. Because he hasn't made mistakes like that all season. Coincidentally, he goes away to his former team. And all of a sudden, he leaves the near post completely open. A little bit fishy, if you ask me. Do you know Brentford have the best home record? Oh, I'm well aware of how good Brentford have been at home. But I'm also well aware that Brentford's form is decreasing over the past few weeks. Much love, Gibson. Good evening, Jake. How's it going? MC says, do you think Liverpool fans will pressure Trent to stay like they did Gerrard when gangsters threatened him? I don't think so, MC, because... oh, my days, Calafiori. What is he doing? Because I think it's different. I think with Gerrard, it was also family related. But it's funny how they've already turned their backs on him. Mad, that is. Lovely play by Arsenal. That's a yellow card, ref. That's a yellow. 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 Well done, referee. Last week I mentioned a bowler by the name of Taha Ali playing for Malmo. Since then, he has been linked to Brighton. Taha Ali? I've never heard of him.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. I feel like I'm losing my mind.
Oh, he's a winger. Malmo. I'll ask my Swedish friends about him and I'll get back to you. Ooh. Ooh.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody
Ooh.
I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this.
Ooh.
Patient, hoping one day I blow up.
Ooh, I like what I see. He's definitely got that explosive. Oh yeah, he's got a he's got a trademark move here. Interesting. We'll keep an eye. We'll keep an eye. I'll ask my Swedish friends. What's his age? He's 26. He's what? Dara. Did you just link me a 26-year-old compilation? You're lying. He's 26. Dara, come on. He's 26. That's a ball. Partey? He's mishit the ball entirely. And one area. Incredible. It's offside anyways, but how on earth did she said no, not make any contact with the ball? He was on... it's close. I don't know. Oh.
Wishing
You
a
too,
healthy and a
Yagami.
very happy
You
new
too.
year, sir. Remember to push past your limits every day.
That applies to you guys, chat. Nah. Raya. This bastard. I told you something suspicious is happening. Something fishy is happening. Something very, very fishy is happening. With Bugs Bunny in the net. I'm not trusting at all what I'm seeing. I told you guys something very, very fishy. I don't trust what I'm seeing. Raya almost made another howler. No. Listen, at the end of the day, listen. Let's call it like it is. That's a ball. Martinelli. They're so shit at finishing, man. They're so shit at finishing. Brentford are playing so bad as well. Jesus. 1-1. 1-1. Finally. Come on, man. See, man. I told you, don't panic, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Brentford are playing so bad, man. 1-1. See, man. Come on. Jesus. What a ball by Gabriel that was to find Martinelli. 1-1. Arsenal have been playing very, very well. There's no need to panic whatsoever. Well in. Good anticipation from Jesus. Really, really good anticipation from him. Partey has been sensational, by the way. Apart from that, him mishitting the ball earlier. Really good. There's no need to panic. Much love, Unico. Better than Rice. It's not even close. Yet again, goal given. Yet again, like I told you guys earlier today, it's no surprise that Arsenal looks so much better on the ball without Rice. They have a dilemma because, of course, defensively they lose something. But I much rather see Arsenal like this. Partey has been Arsenal's best midfielder this season. It's not even close, to be honest with you. Good evening. Happy New Year, PH. Give it to Ethan. I'm liking N1 area as well. It's a shame Rice and Partey can't play together. Yeah. I mean, it would have to have a change in system, basically, for them to be able to play together.
Hey, let me get a Kurt spam.
Partey again.
Let me get a Kurt spam in the chat. Let's go.
Could have been a foul. No way.
Spam. Let's go. Vamos,
They're just shooting on sight now with Raya.
Happy New Year, sir. Is it time to replace Spurs from the Big Six with Forest?
I'm not liking at all what I'm seeing. I want someone to go check David Raya's phone. I feel like he's still in the Brentford WhatsApp group chat. Something very fishy is happening. I don't understand the question yet. Then. Happy New Year, Shane. Well, I think the Premier League top six is... if you're talking about replacing the big six, I think Manchester United should be the first to go. No shade. Not Spurs. What's that idiot talking about? Just a reminder, Jack Grealish hasn't scored since 2023. Marmouche is based on reports closer to a move to Arsenal than City, but reports are now saying that there is a higher chance that City will make a bid before Arsenal. Ooh, MC, is there any truth in that one? Have you heard anything? Marmouche to Manchester City, now then. I was hearing Arsenal. Arsenal need an attacker to replace Saka, no doubt about it. They need someone in January. The question is, do you bring someone in that is a short-term solution, or is it someone that, you know, you want to be to have a big future at this club? I suppose, remember that Sterling will probably go back on loan, or rather go back to Chelsea when his loan expires. So Arsenal need a winger either way, probably. Martinelli shit. Trossard is average. So I definitely feel like Arsenal should try and go for someone if they can. I would like it, but no idea who we are signing. It's been really quiet. All we know is we want 3 in. Okay, understood, sir. Partey again. Lovely. Cheap. This left-hand side is shit, man. This left-hand side for Arsenal is freaking garbage, I'll be real. Martinelli, Calafiori, Merino. The thing with Merino, though, as shit as he is, the reason he fits this system better than Rice, it's just he can make those runs in the box as well. And he's also a lot more comfortable with the ball than Rice. But, fucking hell. Arsenal have made some bad purchases, I think, in the windows, man. Like, since 2023, if you gave Arteta all that money again, I genuinely believe he'd make different options. I don't think he'd buy Declan Rice. And obviously he certainly wouldn't buy Merino. Low-key Embremo to Arsenal. The issue with Embremo is how do you visualize that long term? Like, Embremo comes in, but then you've also got Saka eventually, he'll come back. They're both right wingers. You know? Ideally, it's better if you can get a left winger. Corner Brentford. They can take Sané the bum for free. Much love, Pep. Happy New Year to you, sir. Thank you for the kind words. I'm currently on 96 points. Are you? And you still have Arsenal players left? Or not? Move it.
I knew your reactions were quick, but not this quick. Cold vid, sir.
Thoughts on disaster Tomori swap news? Honestly, yeah, Tomori may be better than disaster, but he's shit. I promise you. Why didn't Arteta play the kid who had an incredible performance last game? That's a good question. I knew your reactions were quick, but not this quick. No way. Is that real? Can I replay it? No way. I think I can do that though, chat, as well. Yeah, I can. You know, what's that game? The one where you know both players have to try and get. I'd get him. You can't even hit the player running down a hill on Fortnite. I don't know why you still keep bringing up that situation and that clip and ignore all the good things that I done aside from that. That guy's been training for years to be that fast. Yeah, but like I'm naturally, I was a professional gamer, remember? By technicality, I'm not anymore, only by technicality, because realistically, I still better every single one of them, especially when goals comes out. Now that we are in 2025, do you think is the most pivotal year for goals? 100%. This is the year that will determine whether we'll see another Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo in the future. Careful, careful. Definitely, M. Gibson. You know, you have to make sacrifices. But I made a promise to you guys years ago, and obviously I have to keep that. Happy New Year, not Kwasi. I know you don't rate resolutions, but mine is to be more like MC this year. So kind and humble. Also, can you bring back Fact of the Day? Fact of the Day will be coming back in 2026. 2025, when I tell you guys that I'm going to be so busy that aside from the essentials, I'm not going to have any time to do anything else. But 2026, and it's good to give it another year, because obviously we're done in 2023. We had a streak going of like 67 before I slipped up. And did I slip up? I said Potter was better than Tuchel. Did I really slip up? I'm waiting for Potter to take another job and prove that he is. But since that tweet, Tuchel became the worst manager Bayern Munich ever had in their entire history. So I need him to take another job. What is Calafiori doing? What am I seeing from this guy? I'm sorry, but Lewis Kelly may actually be 10 times the player. What am I seeing? Much love, Jacob. Hopefully it's a big year for your club as well, sir. Jesus is claiming he's been hit in the face. We've obviously seen some controversy with this one, in particular that little shit Pedro Neto, who even against Ipswich fell down holding his hand. And obviously the rule states that if the player goes down... Oh, I see blood though. I see blood. 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 Oh, nah, he did get hit. He did get hit. He did get hit. Chat, let me know when the blood stopped. I've read the... It would be so fitting that they're called Generation Beta. It should be so fitting. Keep me updated. Is there blood still? Is there blood still, chat? It's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Ah, he spit blood. He just spit blood. Disgusting. I looked at the worst possible time. I saw the link this in the chat. He made a profit loss spreadsheet of your spoilers predictions throughout the years. No way. We'll have a look at halftime. Any cheeky Fortnite duos tonight? I was gonna game, but now that you asked me during the football, fuck that shit. Back to work after this. Little bitch, you don't actually like football, pussy. I'll start with that fucker Zoomy, this idiot, this cretin, that Don guy. Slap him silly. You and Dumbskirt Loki got the same trim. You and Mark Henry got the same belly. We'll take the 1-1 half time, it's fine. Nice party. Transition. Kingsley, I gotta go watch it live next week. That could be, or should be, the end of the first half. Oh no, wait, there's 1 minute left. I'm miscalculating. I'm happy with what I've seen from Arsenal so far. Brentford have been terrible. Absolutely terrible. It's not sustainable for them to play this bad and end up getting something from a game like this. Oh. Keep it up, Ethan. Calafiori, another Serie A player that can't hack it in the big Premier League. What about Douglas Luiz? Premier League team of the season 2 years on the row. Can't even get a game in this area. You fucking morons that talk about leagues and leagues and leagues. It's the clubs they play in, idiots. It's the systems they play in. Stupid twat. Half time. Brentford 1. Arsenal 1. In truth, it's been complete and utter domination from Arsenal. Sure, they can do a little bit more to create clear-cut chances, but it's not easy when you're playing against basically 11 men behind the ball. They've conceded virtually nothing apart from that chance, which Raya should have saved because he made a mistake. No doubt about it, the weakest side for Arsenal is, if you count the goalkeeper today, you can draw a line like this, basically. Martinelli's complete and utter garbage, but obviously we've already known that one. Calafiori's having a really bad game. And Merino is doing what he does best, which is basically be invisible. I really like what Nwaneri is doing on the pitch today. If he keeps playing like this, I'd expect him to be involved in the winning goal Arsenal will score. How's the bench looking like? I mean, he's a midfielder by nature, so I wouldn't be opposed to seeing him for Merino. Or at least him for Calafiori, because he can give Arsenal a lot more on the ball. I'm not exactly sure why he didn't start. Other than that, it's not looking good. Oh my days, Arsenal, who is this guy? Oh my days. Nah, he's 19. If I haven't heard of you and you're 19, It's probably a little bit too late. Well, now hang on a minute. He's just turned 19, to be fair. He's not good. Is he not? Yeah. Alright, so what did you link me? So ADRD made this. Half year in review. Kurt spoilers for the 24-25 season. Not included any preseason question. Kurt has made 224 spoilers so far. Comparisons will be made between all competitions to see which league Kurt truly understands the best and how much money you would have made if you gambled 50 quid on every spoiler he gave out. Premier League. 42,493, 45% hit rate. You would have been down 859. You would have been down 50 quid in exact score predictions. That's not bad at all. Total profit will be my 100. Serie A. 42% hit rate. Net profit loss of minus 837. Oh, exact score predictions is pretty bad. La Liga. I'm seeing some greens. Ooh. Now then. 15% exact spoiler hit rate is outrageous, by the way. Absolutely outrageous. Bundesliga. Oh, hang on a minute. Now then. Greens again. Nothing but greens. Oh, attention. Champions League, Europa League. Nothing but greens. 12% hit rate, 47% hit rate there. Wow. I could have bought you guys a mansion here. Never mind. Yeah, but hang on a minute. Are we sure that these are accurate? I need to ask and speak with ADRD. Conclusion. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, we'll see until the end of the season, little bro. We'll see until the end of the season. We're literally, this is the thing, and this is the problem with certain fan bases, in particular, obviously, the Liverpool fan base at the moment. Because the modern football fans, the modern Liverpool fans in particular, don't have enough experience in winning titles. They're already thinking they've done it when we were still in we're not even halfway. We're literally halfway there. The old Liverpool fans understand. Everybody else understands. We're halfway there. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. And obviously most of you won't even have a clue, but it's always been like that. And make no mistake about it. We've seen it last season, and then I finished top 50 in the entire leaderboard. Sure, I'm currently, 400, but it's I'm climbing up. The trajectory is me moving up. Yeah, 400. I'm almost in the 300 section. If Arsenal can get me this win, with the 50-50 split, that's another plus 3 points. And before you know it, we'll be there. By the way, don't imagine trying to make it seem like ADRD was the one that sent that. Imagine trying to put ADRD in a bad light. Imagine that. And you say you've turned a new leaf. You'll always be the same bipolar guy, man. Freak. What's up, Unico? Yeah, I can't wait until the end of the season, Unico. If you were next to me, Unico, I'd shove your head down a freaking toilet. Fuck this account. No, hang on a minute. I've got beef with this account. I'm shutting this account down. This account, by the way, is not only trying to impersonate me, he's got MCFC in his YouTube name. I'm sharing this because obviously there's two of them. There was the other one, which was the clips one, but I told you guys about that guy's work ethic. It perfectly sums up this generation. Yeah, there was this guy. He doesn't even pop up anymore because this guy here, this guy hasn't posted in 4 months, and I haven't done anything to him. But that's this guy's work ethic summed up. And now this fucker's appeared out of nowhere, and he's got MCFC in his YouTube handle as well, which is absolutely outrageous. So fuck your clips, Unico. I wouldn't be surprised if you're behind this account. Good one, bro. Can you tell us what type of player this guy was? Who? Overrated. He was a great player, but he was overrated.
Pitch. Even my wife, they say you never smile in the pitch.
And when I think of him as a footballer, I think of Nemanja puts his head where other players are scared to put their feet. That's Nemanja. I've seen him saving some balls. Unbelievable. When I'm witnessing that, I'm just...
When I say overrated, I mean in comparison with others.
Nemanja is unbelievable.
Blood. He was brilliant. He really was for a couple of seasons. The PFA Player of the Year that he won in 2009, if I'm not mistaken, it was completely and utterly deserved. You know, it's not that it wasn't. It's just that he was definitely helped by playing next to Rio 100%. There's a lot of players, people that put him well above certain other defenders. How can I trust you when you are down in excess of 2,000 from spoilers this season? I'm seeing AA9 skills is up 5 figures on the season. AA9 skills with the same AA9 skills that was talking about how Mbappe joining to Real Madrid will quite literally make them unbeatable, and then they can go an entire season without losing a single game. That AA9 skills. You can, I'm not surprised because obviously these FIFA YouTubers, including yourself, get your football knowledge from the same source. Tag. Guffin, thank you for the 6. Sure thing. Purple says, we haven't gotten out of first gear. Purple is talking about Brentford. Raya looked shaky in the warm-ups. Oh, did he? That explains it. I got to keep going down. We have to keep going down their left side. Martinelli and Calafiori are two together. Yeah, definitely. None of this football. Just need to calm it down. You've been pretty bad, Purple. I thought you were really poor in that first half. I think you're lucky to be drawing. This is the weakness, no doubt about it. It's clear as day. In fairness, you did claim a drug-riddled Ukrainian would win the Ballon d'Or, actually struggling to get a start. But isn't it better if you knew what you were talking about before you speak? Mudryk hasn't done anything wrong. He will be proven innocent. Chelsea Football Club stitched him up because they don't want to keep paying him the 7-year contract because he fell out with Maresca. So they tried to find a way to get him off their club, which is basically identical to what Juventus done with Pogba. It's nasty stuff that is happening. Tag me. This guy was an unbelievable player. Premtars would never know. Premtars wouldn't understand. Sensation. What makes it hilarious is that the Premtars, in particular United fans, go absolutely crazy about Bruno Fernandes. This guy is 10 times the player Bruno Fernandes is. I tell you that much right now. We know him, incredible coward. Cracking player. He started his Napoli career playing further forward and amongst a trio between Lavezzi, Cavani and Hamsik. Then he dropped a bit deeper and he was still sensational in that Napoli team that had Insigne, Mertens and Callejon. So. No, don't play that. Don't play that game. Don't play that game. Damsgaard is definitely playing the best football he's played since the Euros in 2021. Thoughts on Neville putting Gvardiol in the team of the season? I mean, it's not a completely outlandish shout. I would have had Robinson, but it's not like completely outlandish. People are so reactionary. Gvardiol's been bad the past 5-6 games, but he was absolutely sensational in the opening 15 or however 12, however many it was. So it's definitely not as crazy as some people are making it out to be.
Let's go, baby. Give me a Kurt spam.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Well, 40 months with the spoiler, and what can I say? But
Happy New Year to you, Klaus. Happy New Year, sir.
May it continue. Exiting narrator, exiting narrator, exiting narrator, exiting narrator.
Oh, you have the video. We have the link instead of the video. What the fuck is that team? There's no way that's the team of the season. MNF alternative. Oh, alternative. Oh, that's Carragher's team of the season. Raya, Aina, Milenkovic, Van Dijk, Robinson, Gravenberch, Caicedo, Salah, Palmer, Cunha, Wood. I would have had... mine has Cels in goal. I would have put Murillo instead of Milenkovic. Or Saliba, but I would put Murillo here. And Aina, I mean, in fairness, I don't think you can argue with him. I think that makes sense. Yeah, Jamie's got it. But then I would have had Gakpo instead of Cunha. I think Gakpo's gone completely under the radar. I'll be real, I don't know. Oh, I didn't see he's got Wood. Nah, I wouldn't have had Wood. Listen. Haaland should still be the one in the team of the season, but people aren't willing to admit that yet. Gakpo irritates me, by the way, because people I'm not surprised that he doesn't want to put Gakpo in there, but all the talk about Salah, which is justified, but how people don't even mention Gakpo is absolutely ridiculous. Gakpo has been absolutely sensational. Yeah, it is Haaland. It is Haaland. And while we're at it, while we're talking about Salah, by the way, here's another thing that I also want to clarify because it's been irritating the hell out of me. Mo Salah is massively outperforming the numbers this season. Why are people pretending like this version of Salah is his best version? Sometimes it happens that if he is going to win the Ballon d'Or, it may not be his best version. Salah from the season of 21-22 was, up until this point of January, December, was doing the exact same, he was doing significantly more than what he done this season. You know, the Salah that got the ball and went past everybody against Manchester City. You're telling me that this Salah is better than that Salah. You're absolutely crazy. That Salah had the same start to the season. Maybe not numbers-wise. I couldn't care about numbers. I know what my eyes were telling me. Are we really saying that this version of Salah is better than the one that first came to the Premier League in 17-18? No, it's not. It's absolutely not. So please stop pretending like he's having this outrageous leak of his own season when I can give you two versions of Salah that have already been better than this one. Oh, I didn't see Neville's team. Neville's team. Is it before? It's here. Yeah, I agree with Sels. I don't mind Saliba. I think he's more worthy than Milenkovic. They've gone with the same here. Gvardiol, Trent. I mean, it's not a disaster. It's not a disaster at all. I would have had Robinson, but like I said, I mean, it's not a complete disaster. Chat, it's clear you guys have a Manchester City agenda, which is perfectly fine. Second half underway. And I do expect Arsenal to get the win here. My spoiler's looking very good, I believe. I can promise you that it was ADRD and not ADRD, but I completely stand. Oh, it was someone else. No, Rod, it's not just his goals that have been inflated, his assists. It's crazy. Not to take anything away, but like I'm saying, the Salah from the 21-22 season, for me, that year he was the best player in the world in the first part by a landslide. Then obviously he completely fell off and Benzema went to the next level. Onico, you're irritating me. You better make this clip well worth my time. Every Salah goal and assist ever. No, cringe as fuck. This is what I'm saying. It's like there can't be a football Twitter. I can't stand it, and you're an epitome of football Twitter because it's always like either one side too far or then completely too far on the other side. It's ridiculous. The truth lies somewhere in between. Ban him. He wouldn't know football if I slapped him silly, that Unico bastard, man. It's going to be tough, Purple, I think. It's going to be really, really tough. But the good thing for you guys is obviously Arsenal's weaknesses and lack of firepower. But it's going to be tough because anyone Airy, I thoroughly love the way he's been playing. I think he'll make something happen. Sebastian linked to Verbruggen. What can you tell us about him? You're acting like Verbruggen's playing for, I don't know, AZ Alkmaar. I think everybody's aware of Verbruggen. No, we've watched him play in the European Championships. He plays for Brighton in the Premier League. No disrespect to AZ, of course. Big historic team. Always used to do very well in the UEFA Cup in the late 90s, early 2000s. Corner Arsenal. Now then. Oh. Why did they tell him to leave it, Wissa? Who told him to leave it? Can you leak some January transfers? I can tell you one bombasso. Watch out for Osimhen to Chelsea. And I heard Marmoush to Arsenal. Oh. Go. Marino, 2-1. See, man. It's another corner goal for Arsenal. It ain't pretty. It doesn't have to be. It's another corner goal. Mikel Merino doing his celebration. Is that his first goal in the Premier League, chat? Have they targeted the keeper again? These are fouls. You know my opinion on these. These are fouls. And I'm very, very, very surprised that they're not stopping these. It's going to continue happening game after game after game after game. Saliba has no intention whatsoever there to play the ball. No intention whatsoever. All he's looking to do is impede the goalkeeper. The goal stands. We'll take it. But like I've been saying now for a few months, if they're not going to stop these, they're going to kill the sport. Worse. Goalkeeper needs to man up. You guys know my opinion on it. When it's a cross, I fully agree with you guys that they're very soft when they give the fouls, because usually if it's a striker and a goalkeeper challenging the same ball, the striker has the intention to try and head the ball. The problem that we're seeing here and the difference is that the Arsenal players, or whoever it may be, because Wolves done the same to Manchester United, Liverpool were doing the same to Ipswich, whoever it may be, they don't have any intention to play the ball. Their intention is to stop the goalkeeper from being able to come out. You can keep saying the goalkeeper man up all you want, but when a player has no desire to play the ball, for me that's a foul. It's as simple as that. And it's going to keep happening game after game after game. But we'll take it. Make no mistake about it, we'll take it. Much love, McFatness. Thank you for the 18, sir. Oh, was it his third Premier League goal, Marino? I can't even remember the other two. I'm talking about those of us that have backed Arsenal. Martinelli, 3. It's 3-1. The shit guy scored as well. That should be game over. 3-1 Arsenal. Now then, Arsenal are sending a statement directly to Liverpool Football Club. Told Arsenal fans, stay calm after you went down. Stay very, very calm. Brentford are complaining here. Not sure what they're complaining about. Let's see. Not sure what they're complaining about. Very poor from Brentford. And Nwaneri again. Incredible play from him. Just saying that's a foul. Where? Oh, yeah, I see it. I see it now. Yeah, that could be a foul. Marino looks like he pushes. Is it Collins from behind? That could be a foul. I'd like to have another look at that, please. If possible. Yeah, they're checking it. I think there's a chance that's a foul. But if this gets given as a foul, what's the difference between that and then what the goalkeeper's doing? For me, no difference. You know what I'm saying? Oh, goal given. That's a bit surprising. Goal given. 3-1 Arsenal. It looked like a foul, but I didn't get a proper clear replay. Oh my days, Odegaard. Jesus, Odegaard. Here they come again. Martinelli. This could be vintage Arsenal, chat. This could be 22-23 Arsenal. Bombasso from Drake. +3 for us to start the new year. Me and you for top 2 charge. Let's do this, Drake. What Drake is talking about here is 464 on the right side. The other 464 on the wrong side. We'll pick up these 3 points. Thank you very much. Chelsea fans are not happy. They're saying if that's Chelsea, it would 100% be a foul. Chelsea fans believe that the PGMOL are against them. Obviously, after what happened against Ipswich, I think they're well within their right to feel frustrated. No, Piquet's with the Kings League, Rossi. But when it comes to corners, at goals we are considering all options. Obviously, PIFA's always had problems with corners. UFL has a big corner problem. And let's be honest, now I'm talking strictly about a football video game. I'm not talking about football real life. Is there any skill in taking a corner? What is the defending user supposed to do apart from spam buttons? It just doesn't feel to me like there's any skill. The feeling when you concede a corner is always one of frustration. And the feeling when you score a corner is always one of, well, I'll take it, but it felt cheap. I'm not going to absolutely rule out doing a completely different solution to what they do in real life when it comes to corners. What was that for Marino? Because in a football video game, and obviously I'm talking strictly football video game here, it's always going to be very tough to make that make sense. Because you're just spamming buttons. The difference, I'm not saying crossing is bad, because when you're actually in play, if you as a user created a cross, that's perfectly fine. The defender was unable to stop you from crossing. But a corner feels cheapish. Did you see that Juventus is suddenly getting rid of Danilo? Ruthless, but I hear it. I mean, he's been absolutely terrible. You could low-key keep them in goals, but force it that you need to go short. Exactly, Richie. Or here's another idea. Maybe this is something we could do for free kicks that are in your own half as well. Free kicks in your own half, it feels like such an unnecessary interruption. I get fouled in my own half. I call a player short and I play it short. What if you keep playing with the ball? What if you could do the same thing for a corner? When the transition happens, you can keep moving with the ball straight after. It could be something. But we'll see. We'll come up with something. And you say Liverpool cheat. What are you talking about, Wally? I've literally just said Arsenal have got very lucky with these. Both could have been easily ruled out. Thank God you are not the lead designer. Yeah. We'll see, little bro. It's important that we keep the game flowing. That's one thing in real life we can definitely do a lot better than in a video game than they do in real life. It's important in real life, but in real life, what can you do when a little bitch, a little pussy like Pedro Neto goes down holding his hand, pretending like he's just been shot? What can you do? But in a video game, I'd like to keep it flowing. How many more years with a trophy can Arteta go without being shown the door? You mean without a trophy? I don't understand those talks. For me, this entitlement in amongst modern fans. Look at what happened to Manchester United. This idea that you sack Arteta and get who? Look what happened to Manchester United. They sacked Erik ten Hag. And they wound up with the worst manager in the league. It doesn't work like that. Look at where Arsenal were when Arteta took over. Now, I'm not saying he can keep going like this, and I'm not saying that if Slot wins the title in the first season, that's not going to sting. It will sting, of course it will sting. But come on, man. Even if you finish second again this season, sack him for finishing second again. No. Exactly. United sacked Jose because they thought he wasn't good enough. Yeah. Imagine if they still kept him. Probably have a couple of Premier League titles, that's for damn sure. Rank these 4 defenders for their spell at Arsenal. Koscielny, Schillaci, Mertesacker, Vermaelen. Oh, good question. Well, Schillaci's at the bottom. Vermaelen, there was when he first arrived, I thought individually he probably showed the highest level of the 4, but I'll still put him third. I loved Koscielny, Mertesacker. I have an unpopular opinion that I believe Koscielny, Mertesacker, for me, is on the same level as Saliba, Gabriel. The difference is Koscielny and Mertesacker had Hector Bellerin next to them. They had Kieran Gibbs next to them. You know, as a partnership, I think Koscielny and Mertesacker were fantastic. I'll probably put Koscielny number 1. No, because listen. Gotta call it like it is, innit? You as a centre-back partnership, Arsenal have the best defense in the league. But as a centre-back partnership, you cannot tell me Saliba and Gabriel can lace Konate and Van Dijk's boots. They can't. Konate and Van Dijk have a washed-up Robertson next to them. And the Trent, who even though has improved defensively, obviously wants to go forward at any given opportunity. The 2 Arsenal centre-backs have 2 centre-backs next to them. So it's not comparable. Trouble. Ooh, yet again, Brentford and Thomas Frank cooking something. Oh, what a throw by Raya. Martinelli's in, but Flecken comes out. Much love PFC, sorry. Thank you for the 4. Exactly, Thierry. By the way, keep the same energy for Amorim next season, you fat, ugly fuck. I dare you to put United in the top 8 next season after calling him the worst manager in the Premier League. I don't think there's going to be an Amorim next season either, bro. I think Big Sam is coming in any minute now.
But we don't care. Kurt 0411.
It's all fun and games, and we can all chat and have some laughs and have some fun. Then all of a sudden you look behind and Ipswich are 3 points behind. Then fucking what? Then he has to go, you know? That's not funny, Josh. Of course you should have A1. I tried warning you. Where was Samir Nasri's prime? Marseille, Arsenal, or City? Arsenal. He was fantastic at Marseille, though. No. Good one, Anthony. Oh. Oh, that's a foul. Sir, why do you think Højlund is loved by United fans but Xerxes is absolutely hated and gets booed off the pitch? I'm so confused. It's obvious Xerxes is the better player. It's attitude. I've noticed something with English fans, and obviously it comes from the old school mentality. They are obsessed about work rate. If they see someone run, they'll still praise him. Perfect example is Darwin Núñez with Liverpool. You can be complete and utter garbage, but if you run and look like you're working really hard, then the English fans traditionally get behind you. With Xerxes, they really struggle to comprehend the attitude because it looks like he doesn't care. It looks like he doesn't run enough. When in reality, obviously, that's the type of player that he is. But they've always struggled with that. Trouble. Xerxes isn't hated, lol. Whoever would have got subbed off at that point of the game would have got boos. Lies. But I'm not surprised to see you defending the Manchester United fans that booed Xerxes. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised whatsoever. You've never been to a real game in your life. It's 100% true. I've watched my club more times than you've watched yours. But sure thing, little bro. Have you done your 5K run today? I did. I started the year with a bang. I was feeling a little bit slower than usual, though. I done it in 18 minutes, which by my standards isn't quick enough. Oh, my day said Nwaneri. What a game he's having. What a player. Wow, what 17, chap. 17 years of age, madre mia. Yeah, I can do it in 16. I want to go. I believe I can go sub 15, but Stokes, I have to disagree. When I was at Old Trafford just 2 weeks ago, when he started against Bournemouth, he was getting awful abuse and once again booed off the pitch. Thank you, Rossi. You're the proper Manchester United fan that actually goes to games. "18 minutes for a beginner is literally impossible." What do you mean, beginner? Man said beginner. I've been running all my life, fool. What is your thoughts on the Moore and Nwaneri debate? Mikey Moore has more raw talent, therefore he has a higher potential than Nwaneri. The interesting thing with Nwaneri is this. With Odegaard and Saka, will he ever realize and fulfill his full potential at Arsenal? It's crazy. Sometimes timing is everything. Is there a way where Nwaneri, Odegaard, and Saka can all play together? Maybe there is. But I think there have to be some adjustments to this system. At what age were you in the best shape of my life? Now. This fan base loves to have a scapegoat. If it was Pogba, it was Pogba. It was Martial. Fred got slaughtered. The minute Xerxes set foot, they didn't like him without giving him time. If Spotty and Garnacho came off, I promise you there would be no booze. Preach, Unico. Educate that fool. Triple substitution for Brentford. He'll need something special from them here to turn this around. And then you've got Max Doman coming through, who has the highest potential out of any of them. If Arsenal kept Chido Obi Martin, they could have rivaled the class of 92. Let me tell you that. Nwaneri, Max Doman, and Chido Obi Martin. Now then, madre mia, madre mia. And the sad thing with Chido Obi Martin, the saddest thing of them all, is that I think he would have broke through the first team this season for Arsenal. Look at who's playing at the moment. You know? It's really sad, that one. It's unfortunate, you know? Sometimes I don't like the transfer market, man. Yeah, Lewis Kelly's there as well, of course. Fantastic players Arsenal have coming through. And Castelloni, obviously, was a 22-23 man. What is Obi Martin's potential? For me, we're talking about 93, 94. Unbelievable player, genuinely. That's one of those moves that we'll talk about years and years to come, how Manchester United got him off Arsenal. It's crazy. Money is the answer, obviously, but... That's a dessert. Oh. He was offered the same money as ours. I don't think he was he? I thought that the reason he left was because Arsenal didn't want to give him what United gave him. Oh. Nah. Oh my days. This Nwaneri Odegaard, man. Is it an exaggeration to say I'm getting Ozil Alexis Sanchez vibes, or am I exaggerating? Madre mia. As sensational as Saka is, technically he's obviously not on the level of Odegaard and Nwaneri, so they're able to play more of those first time passes, you know? Mado. Reactionary. Relax. Oh, Mado Odegaard. Yes, Big Pop. I think so. Oh, corner, Brentford. Now the four substitutions in one go from Thomas Frank. We'll see tomorrow, little bro. Did you see more people than usual out on your run today? I did. I gave them some nasty glances. I hate them, man. Out there running with their fresh new gear that they got for Christmas. They have better equipment than I do. It's crazy. I've been running all my life, and there they are with the fanciest of equipment, with the best possible shirts and whatever, you name it. Best possible attire, and they'll probably last until maybe end of January max, and then you won't see them running again. Exactly, hoodie. What's that up's potential for you? I think he will be England's next number 9 after Kane. MC, I couldn't believe what I was seeing against Chelsea. Physically, he looks already so dominant. I'd probably say 86 potential, MC, which is exceptional. I manage Liam on Football Manager at Everton, I believe, and fantastic lad. Every single time, even when I wasn't starting him, his attitude was always incredible. And scored so many goals. But football moves so quickly, you know. Just a year ago, Evan Ferguson was being valued at 80 million. Now all of a sudden, Liam Delap has overtaken him, and Evan Ferguson is shit. But definitely, Liam looks like he's got something special. I wasn't aware. Do you think we should go back to 3 subs? 100%. The 5 subs is too much of an advantage towards the top teams and too much of a disadvantage towards the lesser teams. We need to go back to 3 subs. Lewis Kelly's coming on. Declan Rice coming on proves that it was a tactical decision from Arteta and one that I fully backed at the start. This is interesting now how Arsenal look at this in the future, because there's no doubt they play better without Declan Rice. And I've been telling you this for months and months and months. Be interesting to see what happens. And Waneri coming off as well. Massive applause to him. Keep me updated, Mesh. I would love for him to rejoin us, but I doubt he'd want to be second fiddle. You can tell he's a nuisance to centre backs too, because he's got a lot in his locker. Yeah, exactly, MC. He's that type of striker you don't want to face Liam Delap as a centre back. No. Idiot. Irritates me. I know you don't have time right now, so I'll keep you updated on the darts. I'm all good, bro. I'm all good. Stand up. If you hate the darts, stand up. If you hate the darts, stand up. If you hate the darts, stand up. Which position in football do you think requires the least IQ? Oh, good question, MC. I'd still say fullback. Fullback or winger. The central area is always going to require more IQ. I'd say fullback wingers for me always require a bit less. You're more protected out wide, you know. In the middle of the pitch, you got to think a lot quicker. And you got to position yourself always a lot more optimally. Winger, yeah, exactly. Mr. Ofo, I spoke to my source in Malta who confirmed you placed a massive order from the Chinese takeaway 1 minute before closing last night. I don't think Malta has any Chinese takeaways. I could be wrong. Maybe 1 or 2. Yeah. I don't think it's mega popular. Oh, do we, Ben? Chinese food ain't good anyway, says MC. Is it? Oh, Brentford ain't happy there because he was in. Ooh. Now then, I think the referees got that one completely wrong there. The ball was at a standstill. You're so... Can't wait for the Inter-Atalanta game tomorrow. This football is cancer. Yeah, but... It ain't the prettiest to watch Arsenal play in 2024, 2025, but you can't deny it's effective. They've completely nullified Brentford, who have been one of the best teams at home all season. Yes, the second and third goal both could have been given as fouls, so they are controversial. Yes, they've scored from a corner again. But for me, Arsenal fully deserve to win today, make no mistake about it. They've nullified their opponents. No way. Oh. It's been a while since we've seen Arsenal concede from a long throw. That reminded me of the Wenger days, or even when they came here, when Brentford were first promoted and Brentford beat them. If I'm not mistaken, they scored from a long throw that day, and Ivan Toney sent out a tweet saying, nice kickabout with the ball. Now we are halfway through the season, sir. What do you think was the biggest mistake that happened or didn't happen in the summer transfer market? Oh. I mean, it's got to be Arsenal. I mean, if we're looking at Arsenal at the moment, it's got to be Arsenal not getting a striker. Because I think they would have moonwalked the Premier League if they did. If we're talking about which is the flop of the season so far, I had an obvious flop of the season, but aside from Gundogan, I suppose, if you really count him, because he's been a disaster. Merino is up there as well for flops of the season, I think. And then obviously if we're going to be honest, the flop of the season has to be Douglas Luiz. Because that wasn't a kid, you know, that's a player that was in, like I said, the Premier League team of the season, goes to his new club, and he can't even get a kick. And the little amount of minutes that he's received, he has been, I mean, absolutely dreadful, to the point where he's there causing penalties, getting sent off. It's the one that surprised me the most. That's the one I didn't see coming. Coop Miners has also been a flop for Juventus, considering the expectations. Chiesa, but has Chiesa really been a flop? I mean, I don't know what Liverpool fans would have expected from him. I guess obviously more than this, but he was always going to be a gamble. He's been absolutely terrible, obviously, since the injury. Exactly, and he was 11 million. No, I don't think Real will get Trent this season. They'll get him at the end of the next. If you were to have a kid, what would you name them? An alpha name. Like, I'd like Kurt Jr. probably. What I definitely avoid is the loser names, man. Like Stewart or some shit. Tom, like fucking cringe ass names. Lewis, fucking cringe, man. Just names of a loser. I've never known a successful Stewart. Never. You guys are so sad. Stuart Little. Fully fit. How many Arsenal players get into the starting 11? What starting 11? What's the biggest red flag in a player off the pitch in your opinion? Let's call it like it is. Playing FIFA. Poor Jesus. Let's look at Rasmus Højlund. Garnacho. Jota vanishes when it comes team of the season, team of the years, and all this shit, you know. I meant to say get into Inter's 11. Inter's 11. Arsenal players. Probably, I mean, Saliba gets in. I really, really like Timber, but we'll have to find a way for him. In the system that we play, does Saka get in ahead of as a wing back? We can probably put him right wing back. Saka, and Odegaard. I think those are the 4 players that get in. Declan Rice, no chance. Our midfield would be Çalhanoğlu, Barella, and Odegaard. But then again, knowing Inzaghi, he'll probably keep playing Mkhitaryan. Raya for Sommer. Yeah. I'm not entirely convinced, but yeah. It's tough. Sommer's been sensational in recent weeks. Oh, good defending from Lewis Kelly. Oh. Oof. If Inter was in a Champions League final, but your wife is delivering your child, would you watch the football or be in hospital? She'll be fine. But I've said this before, innit? It's all about timing, you know? For me, stuff like that you have to time. If I was a football coach, I've told you this already. There's no way I would allow my players to time it where they have a kid during the season. Like Odegaard had a slump in form. Cost Arsenal some points. Those are points that could cost them the league title. He was distracted and it was obvious. You getting paid 250k per week. You better make sure the kid comes out in June, July, August, you know? Oh, hoo-hoo. What a ball. Look at all these Dars nerds. Sonaldo, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? I don't know. You've been spamming Luca Williams, Barnett. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Jesus with his torn shirt comes off. You little bitch NBA young out. I spit on losers like you. Cold Rossi. Cold Rossi. Partey again. I thought he's been fantastic today, Thomas Partey. We will shout out for man of the match. No doubt about it. No, MC. That's one league I would love to watch more, the Championship. Man, I'm just so busy. Thoughts on Milenkovic and Aina being shit in this area but playing like Prime Maldini and Cafu in the Premier League? It goes both ways, innit? But the Premters are too illogical. They probably don't even know that Aina and Milenkovic came from this area, so they wouldn't even know. The same way Mo Salah was getting pocketed by Yuto Nagatomo in this area, but then went to the Premier League and became a top 5 player in the world. But obviously, you know, stuff like that they'll conveniently leave out. But then they'll pretend like Rasmus Højlund was some superstar in this area when he only scored 9 goals in all competitions, not just in the league for Atalanta. But, you know, that's something you have to expect with them.
Happy New Year to ET and yourself, kind sir.
Quack! Madu! Happy New Year, sir. Wish you nothing but the best for you and your fam in 2025. As this game comes to an end, any minute, referee. Not quite a correct spoiler for me today, but I felt like it was more like a 2-1 win than a 3-1 win. If you guys mind, would you like if I pose anyways? I feel like it was an accurate spoiler. The spoiler is not messing about in 2025. Make no mistake about it. We're here to climb up the leaderboard and become Who Knows Ball 2025 champions. We start by obviously saying massive congratulations. We started with a bang, a dead-on 50-50 split. We have never had this, a literal 50-50 split. 464 went Brentford or drew. 464 went Arsenal. I was one of them. We'll pick up the 3 points. Thank you very much. We've got Inter versus Atalanta tomorrow. And then on Friday, we've got Juventus versus Milan. And then, of course, we've got Valencia versus Real Madrid.
Happy New Year, Kurt. My wish for the new year is that Daniel
Happy
Levy
New
gets as
Year,
far away
Archie.
from Tottenham
Indeed,
as possible,
indeed.
the
Preach,
little
kind sir.
bastard.
Preach. So, when it comes to the rankings and from what we've seen today, it was a very interesting game of football. Let's call it like it is. Let's call it like it is. Arsenal got a little bit lucky, as in the second and the third goal. I think both could have easily been disallowed, but Arsenal deserved the win. Overall, they most definitely deserve the win. There's certain players who I don't think will be able to get a team of the week today, but should be able to get a shout out. I'm looking at Thomas Partey. She said no continues to be, the best midfielder for Arsenal this season. Better than Declan Rice. I don't even want to hear any arguments. And Ethan Nwaneri, as well as Gabriel Jesus. Those were the three standout players for me. I'm not going to put them in the flops, but Raya, very, very shaky today. Calafiori, Moody, Martinelli scored, but aside from that, I thought he was pretty poor. The trick with Arsenal is, and people will look at the way Arsenal attack and they'll pick the problems with the attack. But I don't think you guys are appreciating defensively. The way Arsenal are restricting teams. This is an art in itself. And Arsenal definitely have the advantage there over Liverpool. I don't know why people are pretending Liverpool are the best team defensively in the league. Fuck no. Liverpool give more chances to the opposition than Arsenal do. That is a fact. Even the Ipswich game, look what happened with Ipswich Chelsea. Today, away to Brentford, who have been one of, if not the best home team in the entire league, and they've nullified them completely. The goal that Mbeumo scored, that was a mistake by Raya. It was a mistake by Raya. Arsenal move up to 39 points. They go back to second. 6 points behind Liverpool. To those of you guys celebrating the Premier League title for Liverpool, I'd be very careful if I were you guys. Here's the dilemma Arsenal have. Here's the question I want to relay to Arsenal fans after watching that game. Arsenal fans, what do you guys think is your best midfield? I'm very, very curious. What trio would you start? Is it genuinely still Partey, Odegaard, Rice? Surely you see by now that you play worse with Rice, or do you not see that? Oh my days, MC. Oh my days. I'm very curious to see what your best midfield is. Rice, Partey, Odegaard. So you guys are still believing Rice in. I like this one here. This is the one I want to see. I would like to see that. And Merino gives Kai over Rice. That's crazy. Havertz is awful, bro. Awful in midfield. Rice equals less goals, more defensive. But that's the thing. You're already so good defensively. Watching someone just pass sideways and backwards. He has the ability to go forward constantly, so he has to play. But then when you put Rice here, the move just stagnates so much. It's crazy. And I genuinely think, as shit as Martinelli is, I think Declan Rice actually affects him way worse as well. Merino, he's no superstar, far from it. But he's much better on the ball than Declan Rice. And here's my second question. Looking into the future, can Odegaard, Nwaneri, and Saka play together? Yes or no? If you say yes, where do you believe Nwaneri will play? Because in an ideal world, imagine you put Nwaneri, Odegaard, but I think that's too attacking. I just can't see. And then, what about putting Saka on the left? But then you're ruining that, right? Because obviously Saka's been so dominant on the right. I think there's 2 attacking Odegaard and 1 area in midfield. I think that's way too... At this point, put Rice as a ball playing centre back. He can play centre back. Does the absence of Saka affect the team? Of course it does. Saka's a left back anyways. One has to go. Then I wonder, like, if his path is blocked. He was phenomenal today, honestly. Absolutely phenomenal. I'm going to push Arsenal above Napoli. Napoli are not playing well, man. Napoli win ugly. You could push them above Leverkusen as well, but Leverkusen, I just feel like they're hitting the level they were hitting last season. Arsenal definitely slowly climbing up. Tag me. What is it, A1? This better be worth it. No. Fuck off, A1, with your stupid fucking clips. I told you, fuck that channel. Oh yeah. Next matches. So Arsenal have Brighton away next. Brighton away with no Timber. Chelsea have away Palace. And Liverpool have home Manchester United. Then there's an FA Cup, I think, where Arsenal, if I'm not mistaken, have Manchester United. Then midweek, this could be pivotal. Liverpool travel to Forest. Arsenal host Spurs. Chelsea host Bournemouth. I think that could be very, very intriguing. There's a free Endrick in eFootball if you'd like to try, sir. There could be a free Dua Lipa, and I'm not loading up that game. You guys need to understand one thing, and it's important that it's clarified. In 2025, I want you guys to not settle for mediocrity. Video games are shit at the moment. They're not gonna be shit for much longer. Video games, just like everything in life, goes through cycles. Me spending my time playing eFootball or playing Fortnite hypothetically, or Shuraship playing UFL, PAPC, games which do not deserve my time that can be spent into making goals the best possible football game. And then we can celebrate. I will deliver you guys the game that you guys deserve, that we all deserve, that football deserves. Make gaming great again. That's what I'm doing. I just need a little bit of time. We've waited for so long already. What's another year? 1 year. Give me a year and I'll be ready. But I need to work as hard as I possibly can within that year. Waiting a year? Come on. It's worth the patience. Before I go, because I have work left over, yes, I'll do the football pyramid for you. And okay, step aside, Premtards. I got this. Step aside, Premtards. I'll be able to do this in no time whatsoever. Oh, they got the pictures. Okay. Remember, he played in the Serie B for 1 season. Ronaldo unfortunately didn't have as many full seasons as he really should have. He also went abroad. Barella's now since 27. He's got to be there. Nicolo has to be 5th. Yeah, I think I've got the spot. Oh shit, I didn't see Seedorf. Seedorf goes in ahead of Barella. Klose goes there. Ronaldo, chat, is tough to judge because obviously he wouldn't have played as many. Ronaldo honestly could be even. He had one full season, which is crazy in Italy. One full season. Ronaldo could be the bottom. He could be at the very bottom of this list, which is, it pains me, but it's the unfortunate truth. Mkhitaryan has been at Roma for like 4 years. I may go Mickey above Morata. Yeah, I think I'm looking this one in. Expect this to all flash green. Just triple checking that I haven't made any mistakes. Nedved did have crazy longevity, but so did the other 2 players. I think this should flash all green. Vieri was at Atletico. I'm thinking you could swap these two, but Seedorf was at Real Madrid as well. Don't forget. I'm looking in. Expect this to all flash green. Inshallah. How is that even possible? No way. Di Natale number 1. Seedorf had more than Vieri and Nedved. Barella has already overtaken Vieri, and Mkhitaryan had more than Klose. It looks bad, chat, but honestly, most are just one off spotlight. I can't get a fucking green. Oh, man. Yeah, but he was at Real Madrid. That surprised me. Don't worry about it, sir. Can these stats even be trusted? Very dodgy website. That's very true. I hate to alarm you all for, but your worst percentage was also Serie A. This isn't good for your legacy. I'm very upset that I got this one wrong. I'll be real. I was expecting it to flash all green. The fact that Barella has already played more games than Vieri, absolutely. How does that even make sense? What the fuck? Ain't this criminal that Ronaldo only played 88 games? How criminal is that, man? Injuries, motherfuckers. Gayaso, what do you mean? Nah. Hang on a minute. Dumb scars. You can't compare dumb scars to mine. Dumb scars is great. No, that is hilarious. Dumb scars is mad. At that point, chat, if I ever get to this level, there's no way. You gotta shave it off, man. You gotta like, what the fuck? Yeah, but you know what the crazy thing is, chat? You guys gotta understand, man. I'm getting old now. Like, this is no Damsgaard, fucking poor bastard. He can't be more than. The genetics are brutal, man. 24 years of age. What the fuck, man? But it's fine, Damsgaard. Don't worry, man. All you have to do is go Turkey. But I like that from you, Damsgaard. Alpha male, you know. Alpha male. One more year and you'll be there. Relax. I think I got at least four years. 4 years, maybe 3-4 years until I get to that. 5, maybe. I don't know. Indeed, MC. Much love, kind sir. Oh yeah, quick time before we call it. Okay. 10. Top scoring players for teams in the top 5 leagues during the 2024 calendar year. Oh, that's too easy. Goals scored include cup competitions. Wait, oh, it's just 2024 calendar year. Oh, that makes it a bit harder. I think Kane will be number 1. Yeah, Kane I figured would be number 1. We're talking calendar year. I mean, Salah's got to be there calendar year, obviously. Yeah, unfortunately, Lautaro Martinez would not be here. I mean, I'm thinking Mbappe would be here. Just about. We're talking calendar year. Obviously, I think Erling will be there. And people disrespect him, and he's right up there. It's crazy that this... MC, do you see what I'm saying, though? Okay, we're talking 2024. I honestly think Marcus Thuram will have to be there. He's not. That's bullshit, Chad. That can't be right. Oh, Gyökeres will be number 2. No, it's top 5 leagues. Sorry, I didn't read the question. Give me a life. Give me a life. I didn't read the question. Oh. I think Gibasi is here. That's bullshit. That's fucking bullshit that Gibasi is not there. How? What the fuck? Top scoring players for teams in the top 5 leagues includes all competitions. I suppose Lewandowski's got to be there. Yeah, Lewandowski 2024 was absolutely phenomenal. But I'll be honest with you guys, I'm actually stuck. I'm guessing Palmer would be here. Yeah, Cole Palmer is there. Now it gets tricky. There's a chance, believe it or not, Jackson could somehow be in here, but I don't think Bellingham is here. I don't think Rafinha's here. Oh. I'm surprised Gibasi doesn't make this. It doesn't even make any sense to me. That Gibasi finished second in the Golden Boot last season. I'm talking entire Golden Boot from all the top 5 leagues. Can we drop a triple jacket? Could Jonathan David be here? Why am I stuck? Am I missing an obvious name? Fucking hell, man. I need to get 4 players. And I'm struggling bad. I'm struggling really bad. I have a feeling Jonathan David is in here. Wait. Hang on a minute. Look, man. Or Retegi. The Keteler, one of them. I don't think Vinicius is in this. Surely not. But it is in all competitions, actually. Oh, Vinicius just gets in. Oh, we got lucky with that one. That leaves 3 spots. Madu. Marmoush could be here as well, but I can't remember. Remember, chat, it's in all competitions. Here's the names. I also think Verts is in here. Wouldn't it be crazy if Verts is in? Why wouldn't Verts be here? Why wouldn't Verts be here? I'm chucking Verts. La bomba clat. This is a gamble. I fail. Oh. Who am I missing? What the fuck? Wait, what the fuck? Top 5 leagues. In 2024. Kane, Lewandowski, Sorlot. I did say David is here. No fucking way would I have guessed Sorlot to be there. Isaac was the other player on 25 goals. Isaac, how did I miss him? I said Jonathan David, chat. That counts. Thuram is on 18. Bodemir is on 19. Openda's on 19. Gerasi's on 17. That one counts. Boniface was injured a lot. I'm curious where Verts is. Verts is only on 13 goals. Are we sure that's correct? Because that doesn't make any sense to me. I gambled on Verts and he was fucking 48. Jesus, that's bad. Where's Lautaro? Relax yourself, little bro. Relax yourself. Okay, so I gotta finish up with work. I'll be live tomorrow, chat, for number 2 versus number 3 in the power ranking. It's Inter versus Atalanta from Riyadh. 8 p.m. is the kickoff time. But I am back to work tomorrow, so I also have to, like, officially back to work. My forced vacation comes to an end. Grow up. So I will catch you guys tomorrow from Riyadh. Have a great rest of your New Year's Day. I am back to work, so have a good one. Congratulations to Arsenal